Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Myra from lowcarblove, and today we're gonna be making a keto shrimp scampi. So of course, this is typically made with a super heavy pasta that's high in carbs and is gonna cause you to have like major food coma. So we're obviously gonna make a much lighter version. It's gonna be keto friendly. We're using zoodles, which is made with zucchini. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to make some zoodles. But if you have your favorite low carb pasta that you use, then of course you can use that. You can also use like spaghetti squash, you can use heart of palms, you can use an actual low carb pasta substitute, because the all-star ingredient here is going to be the sauce that we cook our shrimp in. So it doesn't matter what you put it over, it's gonna be amazing. Okay, so I have this little thing here. Now this is so old. Now they have like these little things that look kind of like either a can opener or like a potato peeler, and it just has a little thing, and then like you kind of turn it and here comes out your zoodles. This is about 5 years old, maybe even older, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. But anything will work as long as it's like a zoodle maker. So here's our zucchini. I'm gonna peel it just for the sake of a pretty photo, but I typically don't. I usually, just because I get a little, a little lazy. But anyway, we are going to peel it, and once we're done, we're going to zoodle it. Okay, so we're just gonna cut it in half so it makes it easier. And then you put it into this side, over here. We already have a big bowl of zoodles. As you can see, they look beautiful. I wanted you to see how I actually make them. So I honestly love zoodles because they don't make my stomach hurt. Some of the pastas that are low carb, for whatever reason, they make my stomach hurt. So I always go with either heart of palm or the zoodles or spaghetti squash. So now that we have our zoodles, we're gonna place them right onto our baking sheet, just with a little, with napkins down below. So what we're gonna do is actually sprinkle this with a little salt just to get some of the moisture out. Let me know which is your favorite low carb pasta substitute, because I'm always looking for a good pasta substitute. And here we have our salt, so we're just going to make them sweat. That's what we're gonna do here. So they're gonna sweat. What we're gonna do is put a little napkin on top, and then we're gonna set them aside while we start with our sauce and our shrimp. Okay, so we're gonna add our avocado oil and our butter. Typically you would just use butter, but butter does tend to burn a little faster, so we're doing both to try and avoid that. And now we're gonna add our garlic. And I'm using minced garlic, but you can totally use fresh. You just wanna brown your garlic for about 30 seconds or so. You just don't want it to burn, okay? So now that that's done, let's go ahead and move on to our shrimp. So we have our little shrimps. Let's go ahead and put these in. Okay, so now we have our shrimp in. Let's go ahead and season it. And then we're gonna cook until semi-translucent. Okay, I'll show you what it'll look like. Our pepper, a little salt. Okay. If you're about the spicy life, we're gonna add a little crushed peppers. Okay, so we're gonna add our white wine. And then we have our lemon juice and our lemon zest. Mix. Once it comes to a boil, you can throw in your zoodles or your pasta of choice. Then we have some parsley. Okay, so we have Asiago cheese. You can just use Parmesan. And now we are just going to grate this. And it's really just to taste. All right, guys, so take a look at our little shrimp scampi. It looks so delicious. Now, these noodles obviously don't have the skin. They're nice and softened. If you like an al dente pasta, then you're not. I repeat, you do not want to peel it. So do not peel your zucchini. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna cook your shrimp, you're gonna season it, make your sauce, and then like the last minute, you're just gonna throw in your zoodles, mix them just to kind of warm them up, and then serve. At that point, you're gonna have like a nice al dente zoodle. This one here, of course, like I said, we had the zoodle sweat, made everything extra juicy. We have a little sauce going on, if you can see that. And now the zoodles are absorbing everything. So it totally just depends on what your style is, what you love. These are delicious. And if I had them al dente, I would love them too. So it really just depends on, you know, what you're feeling, where your mood's at for the day. But we're gonna go ahead and do a taste test because, you know, that's where it's at. Okay, so now we're just gonna do a little lemon squeeze. Oh my God, it looks so good. I'm so hungry, I've been fasting all day. Okay, let's go. These zoodles are perfect for me, but I know if you're like a texture person and you're like, I don't want my zoodles to be, or my noodles to be like really soft, then don't peel them and toss them into your shrimp and your sauce last minute, and they're gonna be perfect. And you're gonna love it, you're gonna be so obsessed. Okay guys, so I hope you really enjoyed this recipe. I want to remind you that I have exclusive recipes on my blog at lowcarblove.com that you can print and that you won't see here on my YouTube channel. So make sure you check them out, and I do have them linked below, okay? But you know what? This recipe here, it's one of those recipes where you have to make it. It's delicious, it's light, it's not gonna give you that food coma that's gonna make you feel like weighed down and just kind of ruin the rest of your day, because trust me, I have been there, and yeah, this doesn't do that. And it's super delicious, it's nice and filling, you have your protein, your healthy fats, and of course you're still getting your veggies as your noodle. So yeah, this is just, it's a great recipe. I hope you try it. I cannot wait to see your recreations. Make sure that you tag me at obviously Low Carb Love so that I can take a look at them. And if you guys still want a little more of me, then make sure you're following me on Instagram and on TikTok, where I share just short recipes that are super delicious, keto friendly, of course, and a glimpse into my everyday life. All right, guys, so thank you so much for joining me on this video. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.